What?
I was the first. I have seen everything.
I could make myself sleep, but not yet. Not until I undo what he has done and heal this wound. A wound first inflicted on me, but then one that I let bleed out to cause all of this.
What a confusing set of sentences. Who died first? Five Nights at Freddy's. You leave many questions unanswered. But unfortunately, MatPat is my inspiration. I can't let him down, can I? The missing children's incident. Whether you think that's the first deaths in the franchise or that William Afton is a knob, admittedly, you can't deny this is probably where the story all started. And for some reason, no one can figure out who was killed first. I wonder why. See, this video was originally gonna be about Ultimate Custom Night and me over-analyzing every single line in the game. I'm probably still gonna make a video about that. But while listening to every line and thinking I was going insane, I reached Chica's iconic line. And after giving it some thought, I kinda realized, this line doesn't make sense. Think about this for a second. Not the line itself, not even who says the damn line, but who that line is being said to. Chica, I know you're merely a child, but you're saying this to William. You know, the man behind the slaughter. He knows he killed you first. Like, now that I'm really thinking about it, I never realized how much this line bothers me. There's not much sense to going up to your killer and telling your killer, you killed me first. I don't like using real-world science or psychology, but I'm gonna use them out of respect of MatPat doing it. But isn't it a thing that killers, no matter who or what it is, remember their first victim? I know a lot of writers like to use the whole, I remembered the first time I killed someone, it was incredible. Even without that, there's not much sake to saying this to Purple Guy. It does nothing for him. I thought this was Scott not really thinking about it that deeply. And that's probably true, but then I really thought about it and decided to look into it, and I ended up realizing something. I don't read the books, most that I know about them is from passing theories other people make, but the games have left a lot of different moments when it came to the deaths of the first kids, like Help Wanted 2's gravestones, Give Gifts, Give Life, Foxy Go Go Go, Henry's monologue, the Pizza Some gravestones. And I ended up thinking about it, and I started to realize, we've only been assuming that William's MO was killing the kids and stuffing them into suits. What if it was just killing the kids? Phone Guy mentions this in the first FNAF game.
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
Now, turn your attention to Foxy Go Go Go. That minigame revealed to us that the Purple Guy was behind the missing children's incident. Remember when we thought this was a pink guy? I still don't understand why color is so important in this franchise. When you look at the minigame, Purple Guy doesn't follow the MO we've all been thinking he does. William just killed the kids. He didn't put them into suits, he didn't try stuffing them, he just killed them. Then when you look at Give Gifts, Give Life, a minigame where Puppet gives life to the animatronics, the puppet gives gifts, thinking that they're children, and then seeing them dead gives them life. What if this whole time we've been thinking this minigame was implying the puppet was possessed, when in reality, he was still an animatronic following a set of programming? If Phone Guy's statement was to be kept in mind, the puppet saw kids, gave gifts, saw the kids not react, thought they were endoskeletons, and stuffed them into suits. This even follows the Give Cake minigame and the Security Puppet minigame, where we see Purple Guy show up, kill Henry's daughter, then just leaves, and the puppet finding the dead body. Purple Guy's actual modus operandi could have been killing the kids, and the animatronics stuffed the kids. Which made me go back to this line. What if Chica wasn't being stupid by the sentence? She says, I was the first. I have seen everything. We all thought she was saying, I was the first to die. I have seen everything. What if it was actually, I was the first to possess. I have seen everything. Like I said, I don't read the books, but I pretty distinctly remember a lot of the theories mentioned how possession works. When a person dies, their spiritual energy can latch itself onto metal, leading to possession. Hence why the core 4 animatronics got possessed really quickly, because their bodies got stuffed in suits. And then, when you think about it, that means that the crying child and Charlie wouldn't have possessed their respective animatronics immediately, because they weren't stuffed in them, just around their metal. With that in mind, take a look at the order of the Help Wanted 2 gravestones. Golden Freddy and the puppet are last. What if these gravestones aren't saying the order of their deaths, but saying the order they possessed? Which means, yeah, they both were the first. That completely keeps in line with Henry's monologue, while also keeping in mind Chica's own statement. In a way, this cohesively makes sense. So who were the first to die? I think it goes without saying that William's daughter wasn't the first one. Considering Baby was made for child capturing and researching remnants, William wouldn't have made her without having killed in the past.
A wound first inflicted.
He could be referring to what damage William has done. An inflicted wound can only be done to someone else. Meaning I can see the argument that the crying child was the first to go as the bite victim of 1983, succumbing to his wounds. After that, Afton, whether it's a drunken stupor or he just sucks, kills Charlie, runs off, and the puppet follows its protocol. William hears about this and, looking into it, realizes that the animatronics programming could be used to his advantage. With every kid he kills, he lets the animatronic follow its protocol. And following the protocol, it does. Just like that, he has made an MO, and eventually Golden Freddy and Puppet will come to be possessed, and they start doing their part for the rest of the kids. The reason I think Golden Freddy was first was because of the gravestone order. Golden Freddy was kept second to last. Now, of course, we don't know if this grave was referring to Cassidy or a crying child. You could very easily argue it was Cassidy. I personally really like the idea that he was the last and that it follows Raito's own theory that he was spring-locked. It makes sense contextually to give gifts give life too, as we learned that the puppet didn't put the 5th kid in the suit, which means either William did it himself or that kid specifically died in said suit, aka he was spring-locked. But it could also be that the crying child died before Charlie. Heck, it could be both. This could be a stroke of genius by Scott and Steve Wool. Henceforth, the death order would probably went like this. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory.